morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome in. I do weekly tutorials on how to improve your bass music, and today I want to show you guys a very simple trick to get really cool bass flows, bass sounds, and overall just help spark creativity when you feel creativity may not be there or you don't want to sound design. Today I'm going to teach you that, but first, if you do like the video, remember to like it, and if you're new here, subscribe here. And comment down below if you learned this or if you already knew this method, because it helps me know what you guys generally do and do not know. On top of that, we'll get one more thing out of the way. If you guys want to be rock stars, this video is dropping on Tuesday. The following day, Wasteland, my new track, is coming out. And if you guys want to pre-save it, if you're viewing it Tuesday, it'll be down below, and I'll incentivize you guys by giving you a free mini sample pack from these sounds that we create today. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm not doing another cut of this. Let's get into it. Okay, so this trick is super simple, and it's going to use Ableton stock stuff. What we need is an arpeggiator. Yes, we are back with the arpeggiator because I've been on a kick with it. Next, we are going to need drum rack. Easy peasy. Next, you're just going to need a frequency shifter if you want. This is optional at this point. And then after that, you're going to need LFO. LFO is going to route to the shift, which... you don't know a shifter, let me just pull this in real quick. If you do, skip ahead 10 seconds, why not? You're going to turn it to frequency, and you are going to modulate this fine tube knob. This is what is happening right here. Next, we're going to have another LFO going to the rate of this just a little bit. We just want some variation in pitch and envelope. I'm also going to put the jitter up and smooth all the way up to your liking. Last but not least, I have a very simple OTT fat rack and then a soft clipper. All this stuff to here, optional. These two, mandatory. Cool. Next, you're going to make flow of your choice. I did quarter, really short 8 notes, quarter, 8 note repeating. Didn't do anything fancy here, just to show you that you can get different results with how you play with it. Next, you're going to drag in a ton of samples. I drug in pretty much, I think all my basses from my new sample pack, which is coming out very soon. And if you guys want to get a discount on it and the project files that are coming with it, make sure to subscribe to my Patreon down below, where you're getting a ton of free resources. Self-plug. You guys like that? Anyways, look at all these. I dropped all these into this drum rack here, and that creates a ton of rows. Next, you got to go in your MIDI and fill in every single one. I don't know the quickest way to do this, so I start with 1, 2, 3, 4, start duplicating until I get bigger blocks, and you fill them out. Then you do your pattern with it. Next, arpeggiator. This is the bread and butter right here. You're gonna put it on random. Rate doesn't matter. Start with a quarter. We can play with it later. Gate up to your choice. I also like to leave it in one shot, the rack, and you can play with other stuff later. This is going to say on the arpeggiator, I'm gonna play one random bass shot in this whole stack, and it's always gonna be random. As you can see, I did this for a few minutes. I have a ton of results, but I'm gonna do it with you guys real quick, real short, sweet to the point, so you understand what's happening. You're gonna need a resampling lane for this. Make sure you go to audio, resample, record, and solo the MIDI track in which you're doing this from. I'm just gonna play it without recording. A lot of chaos. We're gonna run with it, and we're gonna modulate the arpeggiator. So pay attention to the arpeggiator here. None of this stuff on screen really matters. I also turned it down a little bit because I'm adding a little bit of OTT, and I don't want this clipping. So you can see, like, some of it is gonna clip, some of it is not. Nature of the beast. All right, let's do this real quick. Speed it up. You can also go to C. It's gonna get really chaos as you're going really fast. Anyways, you do this for a few minutes, and then you go and find your quote-unquote gold, right? So I don't know what we got here. I was kind of being wild with it. That's cool. For example, put this here. I have a drum loop, by the way. Here are my drums. Cool. Let's find a downbeat real quick with what we made. Turn this off real quick. We can pull this around. Fun thing, by the way, if you didn't know, Command Option Shift or Control Alt Shift while having warp on, and you had, like, say, this full thing, this full recording, you can just drag this around. Whee! Just play with it. Let's have it come in a little bit later. So we take this, we duplicate it, and we're just creating a bass flow real quick right here. We're gonna find our fills and all that, and we'll just make something. I don't know if it's gonna fit, but it's all fun about plug and playing. Maybe we want this to be like triplet-ish. So now we have like a basic like flow right here. Now we just add our, now we're gonna switch it. Let's get a new call. That's kind of cool. Remember, the pressure is not to make something amazing. It's about the creative process. And if you feel like you're not writing a banger right away, that's absolutely fine. It takes time to mold and create a track. So don't put that pressure on you. Just have fun, and I promise your results will come out way better. Well, we reverse it? Probably not. What happens if we just have this one just kind of like... There's no strategy here, right? It's just like... Boom, 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 boom. Cool, and we just made our 8-bar once we find one more fill, which maybe we can just reuse something that we've used before. What do we use here? I don't want, like, guns, though. No guns. No guns. No guns. And just like that, we've made a drop in, like, I don't know, under 10 minutes. Obviously, I need to add like a better sub and all this, but you get the point. So it's just like... And that's really cool, right? So we can just do this, and I even just made like a quick sample about as long as it took me to do that. And it just sounded like this, a little different style, you know, same thing. It's really fun. It's really fun. And you guys can, like I said, do this yourself, Arpeggiator and drum rack. And just throw any basses you want in there, and you'll create these crazy different flows and make your own thing. So I'll process a few of these basses and make them sound good for the mini pack down below. Don't forget to pre-save the track. Join Patreon if you want. Get tons of racks, project files, feedback, and much more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.